Listen, you guys, we'll go ahead and get started. We're actually running a few minutes behind, but look at all these young men on the front row. Praise the Lord. If you need something thrown, I guarantee there's some boys that got some arms. They can pick a fly off the wall with a rock. But thank you, Jesus. We just want to remind you, this thing is about you are not alone. Tonight will be the last night, Lord willing. We don't know what He has in store for us next. But no matter what storm you're going through, what you may be battling, in your marriage, with your children, in your health, in your finances, it's so broad what you could be going through. But you are not alone. Jesus is there for you. And then that's what this is about, just to worship Him and to remind you there's another row on the back full of young people. Thank you again, Jesus. I didn't see y'all. I wear glasses, you guys, and I can't see far away very well. But I see some little bodies back there. But that's awesome. But no, I want to remind you, you are not alone. And I want these boys to know that who they can turn to when they're going through things at school. The school is tough. And any young ladies or young girls, teenage girls, like my son, he's a teenager. You are not alone no matter what in this world. We're just passing through. But then we're going to open up with a word of prayer, and I'm going to turn it over to my father-in-law, then we're going to let the singers sing. But God bless you. Thank you for coming.
Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Our most kind and gracious and holy Heavenly Father, we just come to you this evening to just thank you and praise you for all that we are blessed with. Lord, I just pray that your Spirit will be upon us this evening, Father. That you will just start preparing hearts right now for what these people may hear, Father. That you will just draw your people to you, Father. I just pray that you will forgive us where we fail you. We all fall short, Lord. I just pray that you will be with each and every one of us this evening, Father. The very precious and holy name of Jesus Christ, I pray these things. Amen.
Hey, there's a spot up here on the second seat if you guys want to move up here, closer to these other boys. It's all right. Parents, y'all all right with that? If you guys want to, come on. It's all right, there ain't nothing wrong with that. The Bible says to have your quiver full of youth. We're blessed here, that's for sure. My pastor won't let the kids sit toward the back. Here, come get them. That's the safest place for them to be, real close off. The more comfortable they get at the altar now, it'd be easier for them to get there. For living below in this golden world. Where could I go but to the Lord? a mighty rushing wind that I just turned on back here. It got really hot up here fast, didn't it? Thank you, Jesus. I'm glad I know who I'm leaning on, you know. When I don't know just what to do, I can trust and lean on you. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
I don't know if you guys know, a lot of you guys are new, haven't been here before. This is new to us, this place. But the way we worship, if you got something you want to say, it's just like a ball game. Just like rooting for your team. This is a rally for Jesus. If you got something you want to brag on God for what He's done in your life, you just stand up and do that. We give you the floor. So there you go. We're turning it over to you. You got something you want to celebrate, rejoice? Yes, we was all given this day. You know, we wasn't promised this day. So anything, you just feel free. There's a lot of blessings here. I know I can see all your faces. God has blessed all of y'all. Just feel free to worship God, you know. They will not care, I promise you. We love you.
There ain't no blessing too small either to tell somebody about. You know, the Bible does talk about that we're overcomers by our testimonies. I've told this, and I try to tell people every time I go somewhere. Sometimes my own testimonies I got to look back on. Sometimes I need to hear yours. Sometimes where you've been and what God's brought you through is exactly what somebody needs to hear, and you have no idea. You have no idea where that's going to hit.
When I wake up in the morning, I see I made it through the night. I listen for my family, showed up, they're all right. As we gather around the table, bow our heads in thankfulness. With tears in eyes, my heart cries, still blessed. Oh, there's never a day He doesn't give me all I need. Even when I wake up to the soul, my soul cries peace. Sometimes I try to count them, oh, there's too many I confess. But with all the praise I just say, still blessed.
Jesus.
When I wake up in the morning, I see I made it through the night. I listen for my family, sure enough, they're all right. As we gather round the table, bow our heads in thankfulness. With tears in eyes, my heart cries, still blessed. Oh, there's never a day He doesn't give me all I need. Even when I wake up to the storm, my soul cries peace. Sometimes I try to count them, oh, there's too many I confess. Oh, with all the praise I just say, still blessed.
Glory, Jesus.
Now I don't want to leave my family, and I don't want to leave my friends. Oh, but lately I've been hoping, how I long just to be with you. So in the morning, should you find me with my eyes closed in death, oh, but victory
know what? You don't understand why I keep stopping playing. I got this hand just keeps going numb on me every now and then, and I just can't feel where it's at. Nerve damage, I don't know what it is, but I tell you what, we're still going to lift up our holy hands, lift up our voice. I'll play what I can, but I'm going to worship the Lord. I came to worship Him. I don't know about you, but I'm going to put up a praise for the Lord. God has been good to me. We've always been able to get out and reach people and pray with people. We play and sing, and it's a minor setback for a major comeback, you know it? God is so good. He's so faithful. He's so faithful in so many ways. Over and over and over again, you know. Just keep going, keep going. I'm not done. I'm giving my hand a rest, but I'm going to give the Lord glory. I'm going to worship the Lord. I didn't get to finish the testimony last night about 16 months without paying my house payment. Some of the hardest financial times I've ever been through in my life. So we throw our house up for sale. We decide to move back to Shepherdsville for our home and stuff. The only stipulation when I got the contract back and was able to sign the dotted line again on a loan modification was that I would have to pay the interest on the end of the loan. It would have been like $3,000. It wasn't an expensive home. I bought it for $64,500. I was blessed. I was 3 years old. Me and her first, we hadn't been married very long. We were blessed with a good home for $65,000 left. Not only did God let me go 16 months, I was able to pay almost $20,000 in debt off with the money I would have put toward my home. Thank the Lord. And when I sold my home, I sold for $78,500. And tell me, all that time that I learned to give to the house of God, that God didn't bless me. I felt the need to share the rest of that testimony that I missed out on. You can make profit serving God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. If you can't find anything to pray for, just pray for my hands. I'm serious. It ain't, I don't have to, I can still lift them up. That's what's important, you know what?
Don, it seems like every night I've said something. I'm not ashamed of my Lord and Savior. Folks, this old boy was out in the world a long time.
Thank you, Jesus.
It wasn't much that I didn't do. But there was a man named Jesus that died on that cross for me, boy. He brought me down to an altar of prayer. I'm not ashamed to stand and tell you that I'm on my way to heaven, folks.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
I was lost and undone. And these little fellas sitting here in front of me. I come in at night, late, probably somewhere where I shouldn't have been at. And my children and my wife around the bedside praying for this old boy. Something brought me down, folks, and I know what it was in the Holy Spirit that set fire on my soul. Helping me, I was totally lost and going to a devil's hell, folks. But I thank God for the many blessings that He has given me down through this life. Just think about it. One of the greatest blessings you ever will get is when He died on that cross for you. The plan of salvation, you ain't going to get there by yourself. Someone's going to lead you through it. It's going to be the blood of Jesus Christ. It's going to take you all the way. Amen. But sometimes us as Christian people, we're ashamed to get up sometimes and say a little bit. Savior.
Anybody got a testimony?
It's all about that. Don't ever be ashamed.
Amen, that's right.
Discover the book you're around me. On the 28th chapter, he'll tell you about all the blessings. He gonna bless you coming and going. That's what it's all about, folks.
That's right.
It really is. It's about his love. The passion. I'm very proud of my family. I'm very proud of all of you that's here. One of these days, no matter reunion, we're gonna have one. We had one up in my old barn sometime. It'd be 60, 70, 100 people. Everybody's after some grub or something to eat. Well, I'm after something to eat too, and that's what God has done in our life for me. I'm not ashamed. I ain't never figured out why he called me a preacher. I guess I got to out. I didn't ask for the job. Sometimes you get the things people do. Folks, don't be ashamed of it. Don't be ashamed of it. We're not home.
That's right. Anybody got a testimony? Sis, you got something you want to say?
Oh, I was just praising the Lord for.
All right, hey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I've got a testimony of just being saved from a life of waywardness.
Thank you, Jesus.
I knew the Lord when I was young and got away from him, and I can just tell these young people, stay with Jesus.
That's right.
Stay with Jesus.
Amen.
Yes,
Stay
amen.
on their path and you'll never be sorry and you'll get your word.
Amen.
I
You know,
Come on, brother. Well, alcoholic. 26 years ago, I got to the altar and before we prayed and told God, I said, if you'll forgive me all this and help me through this, I'll serve you every day of my life. And I've been trying my hardest every day since. I haven't touched any alcohol that I want to.
that's good stuff. Anybody else now? There you go, brother. Come on. It's all good. It's all right.
Get out of us.
My name is Doug Dillon. If you don't know me. Mine's kind of long. I try not to bore you. The last seven gets pretty good. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, I was an excavator here in Spencer County. I made pretty good money, had to live a pretty good life. Thought I had it made. I had an airplane, boat, car, nice truck, nice farm. I didn't have nothing. I didn't know anything. I tell you how, I'm a deacon at Little Mountain Church now. I want to tell you how I got led to this. Where my whole story of coming there. When I first started and God started working on me, I had a friend that died. And I went with his sister over to his brother, and his brother said, Doug, I've read the Bible from cover to cover. Something about that stuck in my heart. I have never read a book in my entire life. I have never read nothing, not a 3-page book. I went and bought me a Bible. I started reading. God started working on me. I started going to church. And when I started going to church, I was doing everything right, I guess. They voted me in to be a deacon, and I was doing something different. It wasn't here. You know what I mean? So I was going and doing it all right. I had everybody fooled. Everybody thought I was good. But it wasn't here. It wasn't in my heart. And then one Sunday, I'm not short a little bit, a friend of mine decided that he was going to fly into my little airstrip. When he did, I said, well, I'll come over there. And he said, well, come fly back to Barstow with me. I said, no, you know what? My wife tried to get me to go eat. My friend tried to get me to go eat. I'm going to church. Now, I got to church pretty regular. So he said, I'll just go with you. We went to church. After church, we went back to the airstrip. I watched him take off. I watched him get into the airplane. He put a shoulder harness on all the way around, like race car drivers use. So you could actually turn upside down in an airplane and you wouldn't fall out. He's a good pilot, this guy. He does everything carefully. And so he got to went away, and we both looked at the weather, there was a little storm going global, he was going to march down, and we both calculated and said, you're fine, and I had a little handheld. I watched him take off. We go to the end, and he said something like, I'll see you later. And when he took off, he didn't have enough speed. The airplane got to the end of the runway, got up into the air, turned upside down, landed on some trees, and caught on fire. Now, I'm up top of the hill, I can't go to the bottom until I get help. So the first two people I call on my cell phone, they don't answer. I call Alan, sitting back there, and tell him to call 911, and he does. He knows roughly where I'm at. I call another friend and tell him where I think he'll crash at. And he knew where to come into the woods. So anyhow, at that point I headed over to the woods, and there was a little section I could drive through, and I'm running up the woods, and I see fire as soon as he crashed. I mean, as soon as I was looking down the runway, and I seen that plane go down, it's on fire. So I run down, and end up standing. That's my friend Stan, who was flying the airplane. As I go through the woods, and I'm hollering, stand. And I'm seeing a fire. I'm from here to the back of that church, and there's no stand. Airplane's upside down, on fire. I duck down again and take off running. And I look and stand there standing up. Beside a wing, it's on fire. Now, now picture this. Stan landed this plane upside down. He hit that tree, upside down, on fire. And when I get there, he wasn't there. Then all of a sudden he is there. And he's standing over there by the wing, that's full of gas. And I say, Stan, we got to move. And so, you standing there in your mind. You standing there, not laying there, not sitting there. You standing there. And he can't walk, and I drag him off to get away from that wing. But Stan's injuries, he was burned, his legs, arms. I was bleeding, eyelash cut off. Hip broken, hip out of socket. And he's not laying there, he's standing there. Now you gotta have an airplane upside down on fire with a broken hip and a hip out of socket, and walked over here and stood up. There's only one way to stand out of the airplane, it's not Jesus Christ. I don't know why God showed me miracles. I don't know why you stand to convert me, but I think Stan's faith got stronger. I got stronger.
Come on, man.
My church is teaching a Bible study at the nursing home. We got to go to church every time I can, and I just love Jesus.
Amen. Bless him,
I'm
Lord.
telling you,
Yes.
He is as real as you all think.
Amen.
He is right here. If you don't feel it in your heart, there's something missing. All that time I went to church, something was missing. But I'm absolutely 1,000% sure there's Jesus.
Come on. Amen.
Right here.
It's good stuff right there.
Amen.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. God is good. God is good. Well, it costs a little bit to keep the lights on and so on. They graciously let us use the church. I'm so blessed for that. And, you know, it's always know that when you're giving to God. And the Bible does talk specifically about being a cheerful giver. So we're going to take up an offering. And one of you other boys is going to bless the offering this time. You want to?
Lord Jesus, bless that everyone goes home safely, bless that people get the Holy Ghost tonight at this church, bless that everyone comes in holy and comes out holy, bless that everyone wants to get the Holy Ghost, bless that everyone comes to the altar tonight, bless that we all have a great day in Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Jesus.
How great thou art. Amen.
Was my brother, you gonna testify?
This young man doing a good job. Amen. I don't have a whole lot to say, but since I've had back pain since I was a teenager, it feels good to stand up every now and then. But, yeah, the Lord's been good to me too. I mean, I cannot, just count the blessings. I mean, I would be here till daylight, a week from now, and I still wouldn't be able to count them all. It's just amazing what he does and the things that he does for other people.
Yes.
And sometimes it kind of hurts me because I see people come in and you can see they're broken. And they think that everybody in here is perfect. And let me tell you what, we are far from perfect. If the door was open for perfect people, there wouldn't be a single soul in here.
You're right.
But Jesus is here. And he's wanting to bring his people home. And all you have to do is just ask him, like Charles said, I've done some things that I'm not real proud of, and I'm ashamed to admit, but you know what? You can't hide anything from God. He knows all, and he will forgive all. So I'm telling you what, if you want to start working toward heaven, all I can say is, don't leave this place unless you talk to somebody. If you're uncomfortable about coming up here, you can come up here and pray with somebody. Jonathan, Christy, Eric, just anybody will pray with you. You don't have to publicly say anything. But I'm just asking you to reach out to somebody. Grab somebody on the way out the door. Just don't leave.
That's right.
If you got something on your heart and you feel something and you're not sure, ask somebody. It could be the Holy Spirit, and you don't want to pass that chance of it. It's raining hard outside, but it's nice and dry in here. You never know if you'll even make it home. I remember my son preaching a sermon on an airplane, and it kind of reminded me when I heard this brother testify. you know what, you get up in the air, high up in the air in a jet, and engines go out, you better be right, because you're not gonna survive when you hit the ground. So, we're not guaranteed tomorrow, we're not guaranteed walking out this door. But, praise the Lord, he's been good to a lot of people. He's been good to me, and I've got a long way to go. But I know on the other side of this place, there is perfection. I will not have anything.
Amen.
That's right. Come on.
And there won't be any sorrow.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
Just ask Jesus. Just ask him.
That's true.
That's all I got. I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
Well, go ahead and preach. That's good stuff.
Hi, my name is Morgan, if anybody don't know me. About a month and a half ago, I didn't have no job, no girlfriend, no nothing. I went out to a bar, man, and got super hammered, that's how I was dealing with all my depression, was drinking. And, I went out, blacked out. Ambulance ended up finding me in the front yard down on 7th Street, face down, and, when I got to the hospital, they said I blew a 3.8. That was enough to get 4 people drunk. They don't even know how I didn't vomit in the yard and end up, choking on my own vomiting and dying. And my mom and them, they wanted to send me to rehab, and that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted Jesus, And I went to church a couple weeks after that. It's been about 3 weeks ago. I got saved. And, since that time, he blessed me with a job, a great job that I couldn't be happier for. And he's just doing things in my life that I never thought he would do. And I wake up every day thanking him now, and I talk to him all day long. And
Good stuff.
he's working in me, and I can truly see it and feel it, and it's awesome.
I can tell you for a fact, some people, when you go to testifying like that, you'll start getting nervous. People ain't gonna understand what you're getting ready to say. I remember coming home drunk one night, heavily under conviction. Eric was witnessing to me over the phone. I didn't even have the nerve to go and tell Mom and Dad I was home. I would usually go to the hallway and I'd say, Mom, Dad, I'm home now. I'm going downstairs. Went downstairs, and that week or so was just miserable. I got just plumb miserable. I was just trying to drink everything away. And God met me right there in my altar down there in the basement. He met me. He sobered this old boy up in less than 45 minutes, I'm telling you. It don't happen in the flesh. Next morning I got up and I was pumped. I wanted to tell the whole family. And this was back when we all got together and had breakfast every Saturday morning just about. It was all living a little closer. And I come up that steps with a little tune in my, little pep in my step, all that depression was gone. God's just good. He's just good. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, how many people's ever been on a vacation at all? To any kind of elaborate means. It can be a simple means. The reason everybody's testifying, and I told you the testimonies are for others and for ourselves sometime to revisit. You go on a vacation, you try to plan and you prep and you make sure that you got the funds there. You try and take as many people as you can take with you. Especially when you got a family size Eric's, you try to take the whole crew. You need to financially make sure you're stable and ready for it, right? Well, I tell you, That's what the excitement's about. We want to take as many people with us as we can. Nothing like going, but I don't want to go alone. I don't want to go alone. Thank you, Jesus. God is just good. It's been amazing. I'm like Eric was last night. If I went home right now, I'd be blessed, I'm telling you.
Amen.
See all my family, it's late on the other side, I've had my loved ones over there too.
Thank you, Jesus.
I went to see a sister-in-law today, my oldest brother's wife, she's in a nursing facility, she had all lay don't recognize me, you know she's a good Christian woman. Just waiting to go home.
Amen. Amen.
Just pray for her family, I'm gonna miss her. She's got a lot of people who are
Well, listen, this is Eric's son, Isaac. If anybody don't know, I would imagine everybody does know. One young man over here on the guitar is playing the lead, doing an amazing, amazing job. Fellas, pay attention to stuff like that. When you're young, get into something for the Lord, use the talent, and let God bless you. Let Him anoint it, and He'll continue to
Yes,
pour on you.
amen. Amen.
This brother Rick that was testifying, Bishop Rick, it's an amazing testimony, you know. This is Eric's father-in-law, and my name's Jonathan, this is my wife, Christine, and we're just blessed. That was my mom and dad right there, by the way. Eric's my brother. You didn't know that. And,
well, I have a little testimony. Usually don't say anything, but Eric, I told you last night, your message last night was for me. There's sometimes we can be in a valley, even our outward appearance, our smile on our face, everything, we feel like, you know, people look at us and think, oh, they're on the top of the world and everything in control. And but myself, for the last several months, I've been in that valley. Didn't feel like I could reach God, didn't feel like I was worthy enough to pray. And then Sunday's message at church, our pastor spoke about the constant, how God is right here in the center and where He's supposed to be, and everything's going around Him, like your ball games, your work, your every activity you have on the outside, and God's staying right there in the middle. You're focused on Him, nothing's distracting you. But then as slowly as we get further from the Lord, God's on the outside, and all of our stuff's in the middle, and He's just walking around trying to find a place to fit in. He wants to be in, and He wants to be involved.
Yes, amen.
To me, what I took from that message was, God has to be my constant. I can't put work above it. I can't put my family above Him. I can't put my husband in front of Him. God has to be my constant. If He's not my number one, then nothing's going to fall into place. I can't fleshly make things work if I don't have God as my center. And then Eric spoke last night about how it says we're just a vapor, and that's, even Brother Rick just mentioned that you don't know if you're going to walk out this door and make it. You don't know your next move, or if you're going to live till tomorrow. And I stopped seeing Him last night, and I got to the altar because I knew I had to make it right with the Lord. Yes, I'm saved, but I knew I had to kneel down at the altar and make it right before the Lord last night, because He has not been my center. He has not been my constant the last several months. I've had to let things distract me and pull me away from Him.